James now picked up by Adebayo. LeBron James steps back, three-pointer, that's good. He doesn't look like he's happy, even though his challenge was successful. James spins inside, an easy path to the basket.
When we have that opportunity, we have to capitalize.
Davis had a terrific first half with 18 points. James is going to try a long three-pointer, knocks it down. He's 2 for 2 from downtown.
And you can make the case, as crazy as it sounds, that we have taken LeBron James.
That was my junior college coach. He had an offense called Hully Gully. But it's that sort of thing. Hully Gully, you know.
James gets inside, goes reverse, left-handed. The ESPN probability now is 99.8. James goes inside and throws it down.
With a shoulder strain, Goran, they're still saying foot injury. They're not going to get more specific until after the game, but we did just watch Goran walk down the hallway here.
Sort of just lessened their intensity, and they've eased their way into a win as James with another bucket. Well, this is straight up bully ball. LeBron James against Jones Jr. Well, you're right. He's always been an outstanding defender. Great block with the left hand, and then LeBron James powering his way to the rim. Lakers up 6 early.
Olynyk, pass inside, stolen by Danny Green. James left open, has plenty of time, and knocks down the three. The first three-pointer for the Lakers after missing the first 5. They're a team that has kind of surprised a lot of people throughout these playoffs. James three-pointer, that's good. Before the season began, the Miami Heat, the odds makers had them to make the final 75-1.
After being 0 for 3 the other night.
James drives hard, bang shot, good, count it, and the foul. LeBron James with a chance for a three-point play. Lakers go up a dozen.
The only flaw that you can point to in his game is he's got to improve defensively.
Beautiful pass, Rondo to James, count it, and one. Rajon Rondo with the perfect alley-oop. Lakers back up by a dozen. Finds Howard, shot clock down to 3. James going to have to drive, put one up quickly, gets in the paint, throws it up, shot rolls around and drops through. 24 points. He's only missed one shot. Ball poked away. James picks it up. James down the lane, runs into Robinson, count it, and the foul. A terrific rookie from Kentucky. With his team still down by 16. James, the floater. 19 points for LeBron James. His first shot attempt was blocked. He's got 17 points, 10 assists. LeBron James knocks down the 3. LeBron James drives. Can't finish. Davis on the follow. Shot misses. Ball tipped up and in. I think it was James who got it.
It was James.
Without Dragic, without Adebayo. Davis, Caldwell Pope inside the James, and an easy 2 for LeBron James. Very nice. James throws it up top to Rondo. Rondo inside to James, falling away. Jumper's good. 31 for LeBron James. The lead is up to 13 as we're under 3 to play. 16 points, 8 assists. Rondo inside to James. James scoops it up and in. 33 for LeBron James. Duncan Robinson finds Hero. Hero off the bounce. Deflected and stolen. Here's LeBron James going down the lane. Draws the foul. Count it and 1. Danny Green cross court. Caldwell Pope pass deflected by Butler, but right to the hands of Davis. Shot clock winding down. James on the drive. Hop step floats it up. Bank shot is good. Slow walking up the other way. Rondo whips a pass to Caldwell Pope. James in the post catches and gets hammered. Count the basket and 1.
I got a lifetime to hang around my man.
Well, she was apparently very understanding. James flips it up off the glass. Nice scoop shot from LeBron James. James finds some room, fires a 3, and knocks it down. He has done it all for the Heat, who lead by 8, just past the midway point here in the 3rd. James backs in and just completely bullies his way to the rim. LeBron James sees an opening, drives down a lane, running layup is good. 2.9 remaining.
Good screen by Caruso, forcing the miscommunication by the Miami Heat, and LeBron James turns the corner, gets all the way to the cup, using that upper body strength for the finish.
LeBron James wide open, throws it down. That makes it a 7-point game with 1:07 left.
I don't like that shot by Crowder.
James drives, gets inside, draws the foul. Count it and one, and a chance for a three-point play. His vision, his passing, it's just exceptional. Came in as a terrific defender. His offensive game has improved. Leaps and bounds as James throws it down. Second block of the game for Anthony Davis. James, a long three-pointer, nails it. That's his first three-point attempt, and it puts the Lakers back up by one. Davis back to James. James with a layup. Adebayo guarding LeBron James. James tries another long three. That's good. LeBron James, a couple of three-point bombs here in the third. James sees the double team. Morris right back down. James against Butler, one-on-one. Tough fall-away baseline shot. It's good. Difficult shot, and LeBron James puts the Lakers up 6.
To prevent him from going under and getting back in front.
James splits the defense down the lane, running layup, it's good, and the foul. He took a hard fall. Butler gets up into James, who wanted to shoot the three. Now makes his drive, gets in, gathers, and banks it home. What a gorgeous feed, but they couldn't convert. James the crossover, the drive, goes reverse and banks it home. Standing in the back, still hasn't retreated all the way to locker room. Caruso gets inside, and James tips it up and in.
This is a guy that played that way all year long for this team.
Averaged 15 a game as a rookie. Finished second in Rookie of the Year as LeBron James nails the three-pointer. Part of that terrific young core the Miami Heat have. Two of them undrafted. Caruso throws it up, and LeBron James easily banks it home. Danny Green, tough pass, gets to Caruso. James tries a three-pointer. LeBron James, his second three of the game. He's got 14. The Heat thought Caruso bumped him. Caruso pushes it up the other way. James tries another three-pointer, puts it in. LeBron James now 3 for 4 from downtown. And an annoyed Eric Spoelstra calls timeout as the lead is cut to 6.
And I like how Jimmy Butler is trying to take away James's three.
James drives inside. He wanted an and one. Scores the bucket. 19 first-half points for James on 8 of 10 from the field. And Davis the rebound. Throws it ahead to James. James head down, drives inside. Layup, count it, and one. Again, defense leading the offense. And the Lakers back within 5. LeBron James exploding here in the first half with 21 points already. Second straight strong game in the finals. James way downtown. LeBron James long distance. He's 10 of 12 from the field.
Shot by Dwight Howard. Great job of utilizing the left and shielding.
LeBron James red hot from downtown. He's 5 of 7 from three-point range. Crowder picks up James. He tries another three-pointer all night. LeBron James from downtown. He's 6 of 8 from three-point range. Feed inside to James, and he throws it down.
Tremendous feed from Caruso.
Now Crowder switches on him. James drives, gets inside, running layup. It's good, and a foul. LeBron James ties the game. And a chance. James and Butler. James drives, goes inside, layup, missed it, got the rebound. The follow, he banks it home.
Get our best player involved in as many plays as possible, LeBron James.
Good defense there from Davis. Forces the turnover, and James with the flush down the other end. We'll get back to that in a moment.
Great hands by Caruso getting back into the picture.
James barrels in and banks it home.
They have missed some very makeable point-blank shots as James continues to attack in transition.
This is when LeBron James is a nightmare to defend. When he makes up his mind that he's going to put the ball down and attack the paint area.
And he clipped Crowder on that drive.
The foul was on Crowder, his first.
Right, and they were helping with everybody. Now that's half-hearted help. They need more skill and shooting on the floor.
Caruso with the steal. Caruso got the start. Doesn't have big numbers. As James drives, gets inside, layup, banks it home, and a foul. But Caruso's had a real impact, Jeff. Hero just 1 for 8 from the field tonight. James drives, James finishes. And the Lakers just keep pouring it on.
I don't think those two guys are exceptionally talented. I mean, like you always say, like top 5. But it's not like everybody else is.
Usual great spirit and defense. Back to James. James goes inside, the flush and the foul.
He's improved defensively. He's improved as a passer as he draws more attention.
LeBron James putting on the finishing touches as he knocks down the three-pointer as we hit the 4-minute mark. LeBron James throws it down. Again, they had a 6-year drought of not making the playoffs. They're going to finish the playoffs 16-5. They beat Portland, Houston, and Denver all in 5 games. As LeBron James ready to celebrate. James wants to finish off with a 3. Instead, he'll go inside, lay it up and in as we hit 2 minutes remaining here in Game 6.